What's up, guys? Tonight I'm taking a look at the Age of the Primes Excellion. Now, I believe I already did the review on Legacy Cybertron Hotshot, this guy, who we're going to bring in for some comparisons later. But I believe I've already done a review on this guy if you want to check him out. So feel free to check out that review. Let's take a look at Excellion. Obviously, he is a red repaint of the Cybertron Hotshot that we just saw. And pretty cool colors, man. I know I don't have the original Cybertron Excellion, so I just have this version. But pretty cool. I like the chrome on the wheels. That's neat. Little highlight there. Got some gold paint here that's very shiny. The camera's not doing it justice, but it's very shiny. I like it. Clear blue there. Got the flames there. That's also in gold paint. It pops pretty well. The headlights, there he is from the front. There he is from the back. We've got, of course, the little nod to the cyber key. Obviously, it doesn't open any gimmicks, but it's a modern day cyber key, I guess we could say. So there's his little cyber key thing. Here is his little gun. And I was telling my wife the other night, like, I miss the spring-loaded gimmicks. The original had a little lever right here you'd push down and it'd actually fire the missile. I miss the spring-loaded gimmicks. I do. And just real quick, you can put you see the 3mm there, so he can do blast effects. But talking about the spring-loaded gimmicks, I was telling my wife, I was like, I bet too many kids have, choked on the small parts, and Hasbro was just like, you know what, we're done with that. Let's just not do that anymore. But I do miss the spring-loaded gimmicks. Just the firing missiles and the automatic transformations and stuff. I miss that stuff. But there he is, clear blue plastic gun. Not much to it, but moving on. All right, so here he is in his car mode. And we're just going to pop open that, get that ready to go. We're going to get that open. And I've already gone through transformation on the other video, but if this is your first time seeing it, same thing, nothing new here. Pretty much the same transformation as the original figure, just with like a little bit of differences, not much. So we split open the legs. I don't know if you heard my computer, but sorry about that. It's doing its own thing right now, but let's get this. Okay, I know the door is open. How do they open here? There it goes. Let's do that. Let's bring down that knee like so. Pop that back into place. Bring this open, pop his foot into place like so. Get that out of the way. Get that out of the way. Bring the leg down. Put that back into place. Flip out the foot, bring that down, over here, over here. Let's get this. This should do that right there. That's what I wanted it to do. And then around like so. This little thing will come down. Let's get these arms open. Flip out the head, bring this over like that. Get that head in there proportionately. Click everything together. And boom. There he is, transformed into Excellion, who was supposed to be a nod to Hot Rod, obviously. Hot Rod, Rodimus Prime. And then, of course, you've got his little wing gimmick. Can come out like so. So, got the little wings there. So, like I said, this was supposed to be like Cybertron, Hot Rod, Hotshot was kind of the same thing. But this was supposed to be another nod homage to Hot Rod. So something I noticed is like these little doors, I don't know if I pointed this out on the other video, but these little doors can kind of come down, like they rotate a little bit so that you can kind of get in there to the fist a little easier. But I thought that was interesting. I think, yeah, they can kind of rotate down like that and you can get the 90-degree elbow. So you got to kind of manipulate the doors too to get the poses that you want. And the door comes up like this, and etc., etc., etc. So ankle rocker, upper thigh swivel, knee, universals at the hips. See the shoulder joint there, and a little bit of the shoulder joint there. Upper bicep swivel, of course we've noticed the bicep, and he does have a wrist swivel, which is cool. So the articulation is improved over the original figure. Again, we've got the head on the ball joint. Good range of motion, not fantastic, but definitely not terrible. Doesn't look up a lot, can look down, can look side to side. Let me get a better angle of that. There you go. Down, that. And then we do have a waist swivel. And again, I go over this in the video for Hot Shot, but in case you haven't seen that one, there you go. All right, and I'm sure you're wondering, can he hold his weapon? He holds his weapon just fine. Like so. And cyber key in the back. And this is roughly a little bit bigger than deluxe size. We're going to bring out the original Hot Shot figure so you can kind of take note of the differences there. All right, and here is a Swerve custom I'm working on. Obviously it's what was he? Gears, the mini bike gears, but I'm working on that one. I'm not quite finished with it. I'll get to it eventually, but you see that he's about that size. So pretty good size, pretty good comparison there, but fun figure. One of the new ones that have come out. Definitely recommend it, because if you loved this guy, you'll love that guy. So, and I don't mind repaints. Repaints are really fun for me, so I like getting the whole set. But all right, thanks for watching, guys. Please like and subscribe as always. If you've liked this video already, thank you so much for doing so. And if you've been with me a while, then thank you for sticking with me. But I'll try to be posting Tuesdays and Fridays. I emphasize the word try. I've had a lot of stuff going on lately, but thank you for watching and thanks for being with me. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Later.